What's up, gang? What's going on? Yeah, Trey Gang back at it, goddammit. Trey Gang back at it. Yeah, let's see how many people we can get up in these joints. Pay y'all, Jack. We gonna wait till a couple of people get in here. So I'm gonna need everybody to come in with their thumbs, Jack. Yeah, cause it's time to spill some of this tea. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see ya, I see y'all, you know what I'm talking about. Boy, let me tell you, don't Mariah and them got some explaining to do. That's all I can say. You know what I'm talking about? I believe Mariah and them got some explaining to do. Mm-hmm. Check this out, gang. Y'all see why I got this picture post up right here on the screen? Cause I want to know what made him go. Look, check this out. Before I say that, I want to know what made him go to this area at 12 something, right? In the kitchen. I mean, Irene got some explaining to do. Cause check this out, y'all. If she didn't work at that hotel, it makes sense to me when Franz K told me the manager went up there and got them. Told them come to the pool. So shit, that mean he knew who the fuck he was getting. Irene, the co-worker. Mm-hmm. And then look, y'all, this at what time? Right here, 12:35. What a coincidence, the police said start from the footage at 12:33. I show y'all what was going on at the front desk. We know who came in. So if something happened to Kenneka in the lobby, right, at 12 something, what would make him go in the kitchen? At 12 something. Jedediah went up there and talked to him and asked him, what manager that worked that night? He said it was him, but he said he got off at 1 o'clock. What a coincidence that he said he got off at 1 o'clock. That's right before Irene live, ain't it? Mm-hmm. Boy, ain't they busted. Yeah, y'all, let's get those likes up, gang, because we ain't playing on this channel. Yeah, we finna put them in the dirt. Don't this little right here just make sense? So think about this. This the same time when killing them walking in the lobby. And he in the kitchen. This would be around the same time something going on with Kenneka in the lobby. I understand why that nigga said, oh yeah, I worked that night, but I got off at 1 something. So you got off at 1 something? What they do that at? And the shift just changed? Look, the shift just changed at 11. How you getting off at 1? Remember, he a manager. So he ain't like, you know, his work schedule is different from employees. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't on no, like he on salary. So it's mandatory that, you know what I'm talking about, he gonna be there. See what I'm talking about? So what I mean by this is, see, a manager, you know how like we come in, we schedule to come in. Just say like, y'all know how it works schedule. If you come in, you schedule at 9 and you get off at 2 or 3 o'clock. It's different from manager because they gonna be there before and after when your ass get off. So that means whatever happened to Kenneka in that lobby, he knew and got out of there and went to the kitchen, and that's where the security booth at. That's where all the truck drivers got to come through and visitors and stuff, check in with security. Cause guess what? Who watching the back door? You know what I'm talking about? You gotta have security booth right there when the employees come in and all that. Mm-hmm. Then right here, look, then right here, right, we see what's all this about. When I read this, guess who I think about? When they say blue the indicator, only male subject was observed in the video. Pink, only observed female subjects in the video. Green indicate male and female subject was observed on the video. Red indicate the scene of the crime. The victim of Kenneka Jenkins was observed in portion of the video. So I'm thinking about Mariah and the gang. If you got male subjects with an S on the end, right? So look, this just explained to me, I can read between the lines. The guys was in the blue area. The females was in the pink. They all met up in the green. And they assaulted the girl in the red. And we know what cameras they would have showed that. And they said they didn't even work. Mm-hmm. So don't that make sense? Because once you think about Mariah, Irene, right? Mariah had to chop it out with Bree, make it look good. Bree got into Monique for Earl. Monique agreed to what was going on. See what I'm talking about? Next thing you know, Irene set it up at the hotel because she worked there. They made sure they got the rooms. Once they got the rooms, soon when Kenneka arrived, she was already hold against her will because they ain't want to show us. And since they don't want to show us what happened to her in the lobby, we could just watch everybody movement when they came in because it's the reason why they started coming in at 12. Right? And it's funny that at the same time when these people would be coming in, coming in, right? And next thing you know, when them folk come in the lobby, it's right after Kenneka was in the lobby. It makes sense now, don't it? And check this out. I don't think managers will make deals with strangers. I'm gonna cut that chat on. I don't think managers will make deals with strangers. So check this out. Now I understand why Irene had to come to the hotel with Miss Teresa and them at 8 something. Right? What a coincidence Irene will be showing up at the hotel while they covering it up. See what I'm talking about? Irene dipped off camera for a while when she was up there with the family. Where did she went to? Right? Somebody explain it to me. And check this out, right? Now since I'm looking back on the case, it's a crime shame that they really thought nobody was gonna just like catch on to this shit. Like nobody was gonna figure this out. So they used it to their advantage. That's why Irene ain't even point nobody at the staff. Remember that. Irene don't even point the fingers at no staff member. Only people that she mentioned is security, and she got to mention security because it's in the paperwork that security came to the room. She ain't even talk about the manager, did it? In Zach TV, she ain't said nothing about no managers and no other employees. Sound like a contract told her to don't mention these people. Don't let us know that she work at that motherfucker. So it makes sense why she showed up round about 8 something with the family. Now I looked into the airline. Now before I even get to the airline, check this out, right? Once y'all look at it. Mariah was at the party. Did she come up there just for Kenneka or the party? That's something to think about. At this point, Rico probably would have been out. I'm really thinking Rico probably was out of jail just because all the shit was over him. What if Crown Plaza got mad because Irene brought the wrong motherfuckers to the party? Cause keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. When those niggas started showing up at the party and stuff, she knew it was finna go down with Kenneka and Mariah. So, you know what I'm talking about? She knew everything that was finna happen to that girl. That's why they even booked the room. It wasn't because she was celebrating her birthday. She already celebrated her birthday. She already did that. They just set that room up for her because it's the weekend and they been getting rooms all day week. Look, if they booked the room on the 6th, Irene's birthday was on the 5th. So check this out. In those reports, I need to go I need to go right here. Here go the timeline. Watch how Rosemont, when they was thinking of a cover up, they really put the friends on blast because they kept a track of them on camera. So watch this. Ain't it funny? They start the timeline at 12:33, 15 minutes after Kenneka was walking in the lobby. So if they set this up from the start and Irene worked there, you could just imagine how smooth it's finna go. Right? You could just imagine how smooth this finna go, right? You an employee, you know all the motherfuckers that's crooked work there, you know what I'm talking about. You know the motherfuckers you can trust and talk to, you know what I'm talking about. When it come down to corruption and shit. So look, at 12:33, you got 4 male subjects enter the hotel. So think about this. If something happened to Kenneka at 12 in the lobby, look at the after the fact. You got 4 males just came in, right? 20 minutes later, you got same 3 of the 4 male black subject exit the hotel. Bam. All right. At 12:52, right? Watch this. They got 3 of the same male walked out. That's right before the noise complaint, right? That's when the first noise complaint came in. So that means 3 male subjects. Remember what that dude said in Zach TV? Yeah, them 3 little dudes that was in the room. I'm gonna cut that chat on right quick. I guess my chat messed up now. You know what I'm talking about? No worries, no worries. So check this out. 12:52, they get a noise complaint. Irene go in the room. She go live like she waiting on Kenneka. Y'all remember that live? She was laid up on the bed, fixing up her clothes, trying to do little sexy girl shit, all in the camera like she cute or something. But she was acting like she was in the room by herself, waiting on Kenneka, like she was the only one in the room. All right. Now watch this at 1:04. 3 of the male subjects re-enter the hotel. Now you see how those same 3 niggas came back to the room. Them same 3 niggas came back to the room. 1:06, 3 female black subjects enter lobby through West Hall. That's at 1:06. Now they moving. Remember what the YouTuber said? It was a lot of motion sensor going off in the hours at 1 something. Remember that video that I showed y'all? At 1 something, they sent Friends K to go check out the motion sensors. 1:11. 3 male subject entered the lobby through North Hall and exit. So you got the 3 dudes meeting up with the 3 girls in the parking lot, maybe. It's something going on in the parking lot at this time. Remember what Irene said, park in the parking lot, right? At 1:34. And at 1:14, 1 female black white jacket entered the lobby from South Hall, then headed towards South Hall again. Y'all see that? Did y'all just hear that? At 1:14. 1 female subject wearing a white jacket re-entered the lobby from South Hall. Then immediately, listen what they said, then immediately headed towards South Hall again. What do this sound like, gang? Sound like they on the move, right? It's a lot of going back and forth, and at this time, Friends Cave already went to the room and said she was already on the bed sleep. Check this out. 114. Kenneka is accompanied by 3 other females. So who was the first girl that walked in with the white jacket on, entered the lobby from South Hall, and then immediately head towards South Hall again? Some sound suspicious, right? Even just reading this shit. See what I'm talking about? Even just reading this shit. So watch this. 118. 1 female, 1 male, black, entered the hotel and headed toward South Hall. Right at 114. Notice you got 1 male now. And keep this in mind, when we Kenneka, think about 12. All this still at 12. Cause look, all you got to do, like where it say 114, where it say Kenneka is accompanied by 3 friends, put that to the top of the list. Start from right there, then go to the top of the list back to 1233 and read it again. So if I start from 114 when Kenneka first arrived and was accompanied by 3 friends, right? This how I'm finna narrate it to you. 1214, Kenneka entered with 3 other friends, right? When she came with 3 other friends at 1214, at 1218, 1 female and 1 black subject entered the hotel and headed towards South Hall. Right? Then skip that part and go back to 1233. Now you got 4 males, black subject, enter the hotel. 3 of the same of the 4 male subject enter the hotel. 3 of the same 4 male black subject re-enter the hotel. 3 female black subject re-enter the lobby through the West Hall. 3 of the same female black subject re-enter the lobby through the North Hall and exit hotel. 1 female subject, white jacket, re-entered the lobby from South Hall. What that sound like when you think about what happened to Kenneka on the footage in the lobby, according to what I just read to y'all? Sound like a major setup now, don't it? Cause check this out. We gonna stop it right there. Then we finna start back at 118. 1 female and 1 male subject, black, entered the hotel room, head towards South Hall, while the other 3 females and 1 black entered the hotel from the South Hall, right? The male subject exited the hotel and female subject approached the front desk. Wait a minute. Did you just hear that? The male subject exited the hotel and female subject approached the front desk. The 3 female subjects split up. Ooh-wee. Now they talking about Bree and Irene. Now you see why Bree was on the move first. Now we know when she first got there, now we understand why she just was like a busybody. She couldn't be still. At a party, you ain't even think about the party. You ain't even stick around from the party, to be honest. See what I'm talking about? You ain't even stick around in parties. You just, as soon as you got there, you was already on the move, walking around through the whole hotel. So watch this. We go to 119. 1 head towards North Hall, 2 two headed towards South Hall. All this at one summer. These the same motion sensors that was going off in the area. They sent French K to go check on. 125. The other female subject returned from North Hall, then head towards South Hall. 3 female black subject enter lobby from South Hall. Now look, now we finna start Irene live since we got everybody in the parking lot. Boom, Irene go live. Kenneka over there, you know what I'm talking about? I'm not drunk, you know what I'm talking about? Monique was like, yeah, we about to come outside. Then you got the niggas in there, John, talking about, yeah, you finna go out to sea, shorty, you know what I'm saying? And the other nigga like, yes, she is. And the next time, you know, the nigga asking Killer, man, bro, you ride with me or what? And he like, nah, bro, y'all tripping. Hell no, you know what I'm talking about? And next time you know, turn the music up. All right. Watch how this Irene went live at 1:36, and we know the live gonna cut off at 1:42 because it's 6 minutes long. Irene live 6 minutes long. 1:36. We finna count it down. 1:37, 1:38, 1:39, 1:40, 1:41, 1:42. Now let's see what this say at 1:47. Watch this. They immediately turn back around. Hold on. God damn it. Okay. They immediately turn back around and head towards South Hall. Now let me do this. 3 female black subjects entered the lobby through South Hall. They immediately turned back around to head back towards South Hall. So they turned back around and went back outside. 1:54. 1 female black subject enter camera for a split second from South Hall. That's Bree Bree. Remember when y'all see Bree Bree came in the lobby? Before she went and got the energy bull drink right there, when she come in the lobby, she looked down at the lower level for a split second and then walked outside. That's round about that time. So that's Bree Bree. Okay, 1:55, 1 male and 2 female black enter the hotel towards South Hall. Y'all see how this going as we reading it. Boy, do you see how the police look. So look, check this out, right? I'ma stop it right there. Let's go back to 12. When TY was going live at 12:27. So think about what we just read, that everybody was on the move. Walking around the hotel, back and forth for the parking lot, right? So we know it was people on the move during TY live and Irene live. Keep this in mind, they didn't even show Mariah and Bree Bree together. They dissing themselves for one thing, like they didn't even know each other. If we would have known what we know then, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Shit, Mariah here, she, your cousin got a baby by her, you know what I'm saying? I know you finna rap with her some type of way, you know what I'm talking about? But if you acting like you don't know her, now I'm think suspicious. So watch this. 1:56, 3 female blacks enter the hotel and head towards South Hall. 5 female black subjects enter the lobby from South Hall, then exit. Now look how they all in South Hall. They running in and out of South Hall. Southwest Hall, when you go down the food court hall, leads you back to the parking lot, right? And look how close they run. Look, it's somebody always on the camera. Look at the time frame. 1:14, 1:18, 1:19, 1:25. These like minutes apart. So boom. Now we finna get to, so look, when we know Kenneka came up missing right after Irene laughed, that means Kenneka had to come outside that room in the hours between 1:40 closely to 2 o'clock. 1:40 closely to 2 o'clock, and look how many movement there was already towards the kitchen. Simple movement. You know what I'm talking about? So watch this. $2:10. 5 females, black subject entered the lobby from South Hall, then exit. 2:22. 5 female black subject. Hold on, y'all. I'm at 2:22. 5 female black subject entered the room and head towards South Hall. 2:26. 1 male and 2 female black entered the lobby from South Hall and exit. Uh-oh. French K was seeing on the cameras. Keep this in mind when we seen French Cave on the cameras running and stuff. Right? 2:34, same black male re-entered and headed toward South Hall. 2:54, 1 male and 2 female black entered the lobby from South Hall. Chair. Keep this in mind. Sitting on the chair, this when Kenneka already roaming down on the lower level now. So you got all these people running towards the area. Before she got there, they just told me they in the kitchen, in the caddy shack. Notice how the reports ain't saying they went to their cars or nothing. They skipped all that. Just said leave it at the parking lot. If they want to find out, they just gonna have to watch the footage and figure it out. So look, 2:54. Hold on now, we finna go to 3. Cause keep this in mind, we know Kenneka is somewhere on the lower level in the kitchen. Right in the same area where they running in and out in the South Hall upstairs. At 3:02, 5 female black entered the lobby from South Hall and greet others sitting in the chair. What? 3:04, 4 male black entered the lobby from North Hall and greet others in the chair. Sound like if they meeting up at the chair, then that sound like they talking about what's happening to Kenneka, right? And who got her? 3:04, 4 black males entered the lobby from South Hall, greet others. 3:06, 1 male subject entered the lobby from South Hall, then he exit. 3:07, same male subject re-entered the hotel and sit in the lobby chair. And watch this. 3:16, right? Remember, that's balls. That's balls in the lobby talking to the Timberland boots, right? And notice that in red. Notice they got that in red. So if Kenneka, check this out, right? Is Kenneka going somewhere and they finna meet up with Mariah and they finna beat her up? Cause remember, Mariah looked like she was in the fight. So check this out. Once you look at 3:16 ball situation, they walked out the parking lot. And everybody was like, damn, is that Kenneka or what? We seen to her, it was different. You know what I'm talking about? It was different. I don't know if check this out. I don't know about the Bow situation, but since we reading the reports how the way it's sounding, we can expand our thinking now. Cause at 3:25, one male black subject re-entered the hotel and head towards South Hall. 3:26, three black male subjects entered the hotel and head towards South Hall. Now you got all the niggas on the move. Cause at 3:31, one female black subject entered the hotel and head towards South Hall. That's Bree Bree. So the niggas went back there, met up with Bree Bree, and Bree Bree went back to the room. While Kenneka is in the upper kitchen now, walking through the kitchen, looking like she going to the freezer. Don't that make sense, gang, when you matching the timeline up? Don't it make sense now when you matching the timeline up? Look how the timeline, look, just pay attention. The victim entered walking in on her own. What were the rest of these folk running in through South Hall, going out the back door just to re-enter through the caddy shack? See how I'm reading this? That was the move, the whole setup we just read. While Irene was going live at one time telling people to park in the parking lot. That's where the kitchen gonna be at. That's where everybody gonna park it. Right by the kitchen area. By the back dock. Off the cameras. Now I understand why she said park. It's gonna be a parking lot. Come in and park by that park garage. And Irene knew tell them to go that area because she knew how that camera situation works. What if it was one of those hotels that would be doing this shit and they turn the cameras off all the time? They turn the cameras off all the time. What if Crown Plaza, one of those jobs, it's just so laid back, everybody get to do what the fuck they want to do? Manager coming in there, everybody know he fucking the whole team. You got this other manager, he caught stealing out the, you know what I'm talking about? Stealing equipment. You got housekeeping just, you know what I'm saying, renting out rooms on the low. Come on, this some project ass shit going on. So watch this. At this point, this where the fight will break out at. Y'all see, they skipped. When I show y'all in live, I said when Kenneka made it outside in the parking lot where we think the fight was going on, 3:35. 3:35. And notice how they skipped around 3:35. Oh, I'm dissecting this shit to the footage. Cause you could tell a blind, you could read this shit to a blind man. And what the first thing he gonna have to do? Visualizing what you reading to him. And he playing it in his head. You see what I'm saying? And check this out. He playing this shit in his head, never seen footage, he can't even see. So just imagine his visual gonna point him to. Right? So they skipped the fight scene. They skipped the fight scene because she with employees and shit like that. Now I understand why the employees would be involved, because Irene, you know what I'm talking about, know Irene and shit, and they probably were looking for a hookup at the same time. You know what I'm talking about? Or they knew Mariah and them was in there fighting Kenneka some kind of way. I don't know, but check this out. At 3:52, after the fight, right? Watch this, y'all. At 3:52, after the fight, just like I said, you got a large combination Both male and female black subject entered the lobby from South Hall. Some exit the hotel, some head toward North Hall, and others walk back toward South Hall. Damn. Sound like they in a panic situation, ain't it? You see what I'm talking about? And then you see this shit when you play the cameras all together, not just one by one. Play that just like how the security got all the screens on one monitor. That's how we supposed to be watching the footage, not just at one camera at a time. Cause you will slowly, you know what I'm talking about? You can slowly lead a person into a trap like that. 3:55. Two female black subjects re-entered the lobby from North Hall and headed towards South Hall. A large group of male black subjects entered the lobby from South Hall. So it looked like, goddamn it, they synced the fight and synced the girl, needed medical assistance, and nobody didn't even call the ambulance for her. All they did was just running back and forth in South Hall and North Hall and exiting out the hotel. Remember, they ain't even talking about going to the room no more. See that? They ain't even interested in the room no more. Cause guess what everything going down there? In the parking lot. In the parking lot, just like what Irene said. And look where they running to. So at 3:57, right? Remember, according to now, man, Kenneka in the pool at this point, shallow breathing. She on the, you know what I'm saying, on her last breath. They standing around her, figuring out what they finna do with a body that's not even dead yet. That means when all they ass met up, they knew she was finna die. Nobody reached in the phone, called 911. Guess what they did? Start filming each other. I got you. Yeah, I got you too. Yeah, you release that, and I'm gonna release this. See what I'm talking about? Cause watch how the story finna go now. Now we finna think about they finna try to move her to the freezer. Now let's have what the timeline was tell us. 3:57, one male black subject re-enter the hotel, then go to the front desk, then exit the hotel again. Did you hear what I just said? Then 5 female black subjects enter the lobby from South Hall. Right? At 4 o'clock, the 3 girls spoke for a while, and both groups split up. Female went north, and males went south. What that sound like? They split up now. Kenneka in the pool, they split up, and look where they going. And look where they going. Look where they going. Why is? At 4:02, one male subject come back from South Hall briefly as he waited for other females. Female then headed towards South Hall. 3 females and 1 black male entered the lobby from South Hall. Watch this. 4:19, they approached the front desk and sit in the lobby chair. Then they head towards South Hall. Don't that sound like when French K said they went and got the friend from the rooms and told them where to meet everybody at in the pool area? Don't that explain why you had some groups go down South Hall and other males went north, splitting up to meet in the same area? You see how Trey Gang just done broke this whole paperwork down, and I ain't just really got to show the footage on this shit. Cause look, watch this. Let's keep reading it. Right? 426. Two male black subjects enter from South Hall, then exit. Three female black subjects re-enter from South Hall and then exit. So why they keep running in the parking lot and coming back in? Ain't like they going to their cars and shit like, oh, I finna go get a cigarette out the car, or you know what I'm talking about. So look, at this point, they moving Kenneka body. Watch this. They moving Kenneka body through the hotel. .434, a large group again. Both male and female subjects enter from South Hall, then they exit while one male subject, a black possibly seen in the video off reflection of the sunglasses. Payal, they name him particular while they moving the body. So when we were so we got proof they all they ass was in their kitchen. Just like when them people were reaching out to those YouTubers and saying, yeah, the maintenance man, them, the staff members, and all them folks that was at the party, you know, it's cause look how small the males group is. It ain't number like about 4 of them, 4 to 3 of them. See what I'm talking about? So look, so now they sticking with one male, right? That's meeting up back with Monifa and them. Shit. So look, check this out. At 4:38, one male subject entered the hotel and head towards South Hall. 4:58, two female subjects entered the South Hall and sit in the lobby chairs, and then head towards South Hall. 4:59, two of the same female entered the hotel and head towards West Hall. Large group, combined of male and female subject enter from South Hall, and then they exit while the one male approached the front desk for a moment. What? Man, y'all get those thumbs up and share this video. Cause all this shit looking like Mariah wanted to beef and had the gang bagging her up on this shit. It's like they instigated everything. See what I'm saying? It's like they instigated everything and knew what was going on. This was a straight up back though. This shit ain't read nothing about no party, cause while we were thinking everybody was in the room, look how we were thinking like, damn, Kenneka in the room, but look what was going on outside the room. You got people on the move, ready and prepared for what's about to happen. See what I'm talking about, gang? Now watch this. At 30 minutes later, when they moved the body in the kitchen, cause we know she made it to the freezer at this point. Look what 30 minutes later did. 5:31. One male approached the front desk for a moment. Male employee enter kitchen area. Oh shit. You see that? Now you got the employee in the kitchen at 5:31. Guess when you go on the footage and see who the employee was that was coming out the kitchen? The time skip. The time skip so you won't see who that employee was. So they just told you it was an employee in the abandoned kitchen at 5:30 with everybody running in and out of it. Payal. So that means that male employee had to clean up what they didn't clean up. You see what I'm talking about? That means he went back to go in the kitchen to, you know what I'm saying, to check like, damn, what else I need to cover up? Cause you keep this in mind, you still gonna have to keep running in and out to where she at. You gotta keep her from rotting. You gotta, you know, first you got to stage it. Cause keep this in mind, when you put her in there, you gotta think about how you gonna lay her in there. Circumstantial evidence right there. Really, you can change that circumstantial evidence to direct evidence. Cause look, you can change that circumstance to direct evidence. Cause this what the direct evidence would be. The reason why Crown Plaza got the time skip to protect their employees like Irene. So that means I can argue to the jury and tell them this the reason why the time skip, because we got direct evidence that if Irene worked there, it's proof they got to cut the cameras off the cover for their staff members. You know what I'm talking about? You get what I'm saying? There'll be direct evidence. Because it explain why they'll turn the cameras off. So look, after 5:31, everything stops and it go back to 8:34. Now it go back to 8:34. See what I'm talking about? So look how this time report just revealed. You just showed the setup and what was going on in the hours between 12 and 5. So you mean to tell me you pick right back up at 8 something again at the cover up? Holy shit, cause that's when they started taking pictures of her in the freezer and stuff. So in their mind, they would think about cover up and they would just skip to all the cover ups where they done covered it up on. Right? Man, we done read all the text messages and stuff. That's why they were talking about, we about to get in the car with Kenneka and go par about her mama house. She didn't even know she had a donut on the car. And you know what time they were talking like this. Now look, this could be possibly another employee. Cause keep this in mind, if Irene worked there, if all the employee Irene know that she worked there and had a room up there, she gonna bump head with some of her coworkers. She gonna ask for some favor. Yeah, girl, go in the kitchen and shit and you know what I'm saying? And go get us some more cups. Yeah, go get us some more cups, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's why the police were down here, cause this where all the traffic was flowing through. South Hall. You see what I'm talking about? It's still right here. That's why they right here. They just down on the lower level, but it's still in the same area. So They were doing the real investigation in this area while they gave us the cover up version in the freezer. That means we supposed to have all kind of pictures and shit down here where the crime scene originated at. Not starting from the freezer. You see what I'm saying? See that? Boom. They folk were watching on the camera. Man, these folk were watching them folks on the cameras. You know what I'm talking about? That's how they had the upper hand, because they got camera. It's easily, you know what I'm saying, could get them off. Look. So, round about this time, the shit that we just read, right? What the police just read about how they was on the move in the hotel. Now you understand why this lady right here had information she could tell Miss Teresa. According to the timestamp between 2:30, 2:24, and 3:24. That's when everybody's on the move. That's why she said, yeah, she seen Kenneka with 3 of her friends. And remember, 3 is a big number when it came to 3 females. And a group of guys, and that's 4 niggas, right? Damn. She told Miss Teresa what she saw and on the 11th floor. And then then guess what? Then down on the lower level said she seen them again downstairs in the lobby. So that means, according to the police report, this lady one missed them. She would ran right to them just like she did. You got another security guard heading towards the kitchen. I wouldn't even be surprised they showed this shit on the tent at 7 something in the morning. What at 7 something in the morning? A simple timestamp could change the whole narrative. Change it from the 10th to the 9th. You see what I'm talking about? And what it'll look like then while he's scratching his head and going back there. Cause keep this in mind. It's gonna be videos that they gonna forget and forget the edit and shit. You know what I'm talking about? What's up, gang? Y'all get those lights up for Kenneka, Jack. Get those lights up for Kenneka. See what I'm talking about? Man, these lights supposed to match these viewers, Jack. So look. Remember at 12 something? Remember what I just read to y'all at 12 something. Now you will understand this footage. It will explain why, if it was a lot of trans on the 11th floor, it'll be a good reason why you would have one in the lobby distracting Franz K, the security guard. She sat there and watched out. Right? We can agree with that, can't it? You see what I'm saying? And look what time she watching out. Right after the shit happened in the lobby. Right after the shit that happened in the lobby. We know for sure this security guard is the police for sure. Don't matter the person on the other picture with the black trash bags, cause that's not Kenneka in the trash bag. I just got this example up here because people would show this and say, ooh, that's her, that's them dragging Kenneka in their trash bag. If you watch the footage, you know where that trash bag came from. Came straight out the restaurant. That's garbage in that trash. But this security guard, he worked for Rosemont. You got a door right here in the pool area. Where do this door lead to? Because I show y'all the other door that's in the pool area. You got two doors on the back of this wall right here. If there's another way inside the pool area, I think people need to research in that. Because once they find out that, damn, you come that way? Man, let me look at this layout again. And next time you know, they going to know what camera to go with, right? And find out which way you can get there. And that's where Kenneka went by the water fountain. All right. Y'all reading this shit. That's why the court papers documented and made sure they mentioned Kenneka friends. 2:30, she was last seen by her friends at 2:30. And check this out, she was last seen by her friends at 2:30. Guess what we just read on the reports, how everybody running in and out of South Hall towards the Caddy Shack. Right there in the area, right on the footage. And 3:32 is where she last seen on the surveillance kitchen, where she passed several hotel personnel who failed to prevent her. If I see somebody walking in my kitchen around about that time of night and I'm an employee and I know they don't work there, I'm like, damn, I want to know where that motherfucker going. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, damn, bro, you know, you can't be, you see what I'm talking about? So look, when they said she was last seen by her friend at 2-something, think about the cover up at when they walked through South Hall and all of this, right? With the staff, communication with the staff members and all of this, right? So boom, round 2:30. Remember when I was trying to tell y'all, look, this probably when they were moving her body and all this. Now they got her, yeah, she was in the walking past staff member. She wasn't even walking, period. They could probably make it look like that on camera. Cause I ain't see it on camera, so I'm not gonna believe that she walked past. I'm gonna say she was pushing in the car. They were pushing her or carrying her. I don't think she walked past nobody. You got to show me footage to believe that. Cause what if that footage showed me that she actually in a black ass bag with the employee bringing her to the kitchen and y'all just dishing to place her on that upper kitchen and made her walk back there. And that's the reason why they can't show her entering that motherfucking kitchen, because they had to take down that real freezer camera. Cause it gonna show you a close-up. You would have front row seats if we had that goddamn freezer camera. So how they giving us a narratives on video that we can't even see? How they gonna give us a narrative on video that we are not allowed to see? You see what I'm saying? Look, if this was an authorized in a private area, why the fuck they got employees down there anyway? See what I'm saying? Why would they even have employees? Look, keep this in mind. Don't nobody supposed to be down there, right? It's supposed to be cut off. You know what I'm saying? But mysteriously, now you got people working down there. Then you got Larry Rodman. Yeah, they had somebody down there making sandwiches and shit. You see what I'm saying? So that shit wasn't even abandoned then. You see what I'm talking about? They done went to abandoned kitchen to motherfucker prepare food and then she walking by staff members. This shit. You can read between the lines. Check this out. After being seen leaving the room on the 9th floor. Look. Listen what they said after being seen. leaving the room on the 9th floor. I'ma stop it right there. Think about what Franz Cave said. Think about what he said, what happened about the elevator incident. And watch what they finna say. Kenneka Jenkins was visually disoriented and in dire need of an assistant. What that sound like what we just discovered and breaking down these reports. See what I'm talking about? Y'all, let's get these lights up, and I'm gonna need everybody to share this shit. They said the girl came out the room and need dying assistance. So what that's telling me? If they drug her out that room, right, and she couldn't walk on her own, Irene already said the girl was asleep, and we know when we mean sleep, we mean she had that sleepy tea, so she was unconscious. We gonna rephrase that. They drug her out unconscious and lay her on the floor like trash for a nigga to come and scoop her up. That's what the video gonna show. The video might have the employee on the same camera helping them. Or when the dudes grab Kenneka off the floor, cause keep this in mind, we could all agree she was scooped off the floor. She wasn't standing up. They ain't say she was standing up. Even Killer them said she was sitting down. And Shamaya said she was sitting down. Was she was actually sitting down or laid down? I know one thing, she was on the floor. If she was on the floor, she didn't even have strength to stand up. Right? So that's what they meant by she was in dire need of an assistance. Right? They're ready to tell us that and show the real tapes of what really happened on that 9th floor. Now they got a narrative. Watch this. Crown Plaza defended through they employees, right, and employers, agency, capital security company should have assisted. They said should have had assisted. So that means she on the camera. I mean, employee was on the camera. Cause why would they say they should have assisted her? Payal. Cause guess what? Go back to number 24 at the top of the screen. After being seen leaving the room on the 9th floor, Kenneka Jenkins was visibly disoriented and in dire need assistance. Defended through their employees and agency, security should have assisted her. That would have prevented her death. So they was on the same camera. Can't deny that. Cause that's the same thing when they see you walk by an employee in the kitchen and they failed to prevent her going in the freezer. Just like Zach TV said, either way it go, when Kenneka was left in the hallway by the elevator, what he said, the video showed she was encountered by an employee. Right? Zach said. Go back to Zach. He told this part. So that means everything Zach told us was really true. If he said, yeah, security was in the hallway and Kenneka was like, damn, I gotta piss. So security helped her to go to the bathroom. You see what I'm saying? My audio messed up, gang. Hold on, y'all. My audio sound kind of good. My audio messed up. Okay. So y'all feeling me on that? Number 24 just gave it up to us that, yeah, okay. Now I'm really interested in seeing that camera. If you saying the security should have assisted her, you know what I'm talking about? And watch this. Right? Let me see where. complainant was last seen by the elevator on the 9th floor. There was surveillance camera was installed and properly used. After therefore, she was observable. I'ma see my shit, you know what I'm talking about? Cause this my audio sound good on my Oh yeah, I see what y'all talking about. I'm going in and out, right? Now check this out. I ain't even on my computer. Now I'm on the phone. It's impossible for my audio to be going in and out like this. You see what I'm saying, gang? Check this out, y'all. I'm goddamn it. I'm on the phone. I ain't got no microphone. This just a regular phone. How the fuck my audio fucked up? If I were going live on Facebook, I probably won't even have these problems. Cause the audio don't even chop up like that. All of a sudden, my audio always be fucked up. So look, I see where it was cutting off at too, gang. I see where it was cutting off at. But that's cool. I turn up a little more. All right. Going back to the staff, think about Irene. Cause the hotel cut the cameras off, it was gonna be because of Irene is a staff member. That's why they didn't want to show the security talking to Irene when she came to the door about the noise complaint. And now you'll show the world that two staff members is telling each other to turn the music down. Okay, I'ma do that. You know what I'm talking about? So watch this. Number 15. Shortly after the defendant knew or had reason to know Jenkins was missing around about 2:30. Teresa Martin was assured by Crown Plaza hotel staff and employee, agent, or captive security camera, they would check and review all surveillance footage to locate the descendant. Y'all remember when Irene said she walked down to the front desk talking about can they check the cameras and shit? And she answered it, uh-oh. This at 2:30 now. Think about when Miss Teresa got the call at 4:34. So that means he was texting her around 1:30 something. There was Irene texting Miss Teresa, let her daughter know she was in danger. That's why it read like this here. The defendant knew and had reason to know Kenneka was missing at 2:30. Who knew that she was missing? Watch this. You got Irene, and plus they got security, French K, running in the halls at this exact same time. Cause notice how it read. They said the defendant knew. And the security knew. Right? Remember French K caught them? Look. French K caught them. Told them to get out the hallway. He knew. He talked to Irene. She knew. Right? Frank K wasn't supposed to know. Cause they were hiding it from him. And guess what? Cool with some of the people that worked on the security team. But she just didn't know Friend's Cave like that. And that's why they were dodging him. Cause they were like, yeah, watch him. He cool, but he a snitch. You know what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying? Read between the lines. Read between the lines. Cause ask this for me. Who would they be talking about who contact Mr. Reese and assure they was gonna, you know what I'm saying, review the cameras? Last seen on the 9th floor. Yeah, I know I'm going in and out, y'all. Y'all just bear with. Y'all bear with me. Y'all know this ain't my fault. Y'all. They want the audio, the skip, signal laws, because everybody be like, damn, this nigga on the Obama plan. I ain't got time for this shit. Shit, nigga going in and out. This nigga needs some new service, goddamn. You know what I'm talking about? Like I'm a pole nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Like I'm a po ho or something. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, I might need to write a letter to the goddamn service provider. Be like, hey, y'all promised me, you know, I'm gonna need y'all to look into this shit. So watch this. You got Irene at the same time contacting the mama while the paperwork saying a staff was contacting the mama also. You see what I'm talking about? So that ain't hard to figure out. After last scene, leaving the room, Kenneka Jenkins was die your knee. I already read that. Now here go Franz K's statement. Yeah, that's probably what I need to do here, Sag. I probably got to flip it. Hold on, let me flip my phone. Let me see right quick. Let me flip my. Make sure they'll jiggle my shit back together, goddamn it. Come on, phone flip. Phone flip, goddamn it. Look, this is what I'm gonna need everybody to do. I'm gonna need everybody to set their phone on the table and give it a mean spin move and tell me would that work. If you don't do it, but you did it for the other motherfuckers, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all did it when King Rod said, shake the phone, the shadow me, and they gon' come, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody shaking their phones. I was even reading the comments. I was reading the comments and stuff, and people like, oh, girl, I did shake my phone. Girl, that shit did work. You got to look at the picture upside down. I tried to look at a picture upside down. That shit took a strain on my brain, because I ain't used to looking at objects upside down and shit. Shit, I had head seizures and panic attacks. I ain't know you could flip an image like that and you could have a seizure. You know what I'm talking about? I said, oh my God. The bitches voodoo me, you know what I'm talking about? They voodoo me, Jack. Cause they're just like reading a book upside down, and let's see how your mind gonna try to focus in on this shit. Yeah, so y'all flip y'all goddamn phones and do me a favor, goddamn it, and let me know that shit working or not. Cause I just flipped my shit. You just seen me flip my shit. See, my audio going out now. It look like it just worked in the game. You see what I'm talking about? I appreciate the spin moves. Appreciate this. I feel the vibration. Somebody just spun their phone hard in the motherfucker. Oh, I'm feeling the vibe. You know what I'm saying? So when you go back to this letter told everything in the police report. Check this out. All that shit about what was going on between the hours of 2 to 5:30. Now, when you read Franz K's statement, you're gonna be like, holy shit, this shit real as fuck. It's real. Man, we need to get Friends K back on the panel, Jack. Oh, Irene need to make a laugh, do something. She gonna have to speak up. I'm out. All you gotta do is read. That's why I hold on to this letter. Check this out. When I read this letter, right, I already read all the police reports. Everybody already know I'm on the timeline heavenly. So when this letter came, you already know when the first minute that I started reading it, you already know my heart dropped. Like, oh shit, this the real deal. Cause you know what I'm talking about? Can't nobody pinpoint these shit that accurate and not be at that motherfucker. I'd rather listen to a motherfucker that was actually there instead of a psychic and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Man, the false psychic and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? My gosh, I was like, my lord. The demon's real. So check this out. So I reading the letter and stuff. And he was Pacific on the timeline. Cause his timeline matching up about the parking lot, what they was saying in the police report. Look how everybody was in and out of South Hall. That's where the kitchen is. That's where the kitchen is, right? This just like if I got cameras in my trap house and you know what I'm saying, my stash house is in the back of the house. My stash house in the back of the house. So you gonna walk through my house to go to the stash spot to go get the dope? Or you gonna go out the house and go the back way and come through the window? See what I'm talking about? You got two ways to go in. You can go through the building, get to the stash spot, or you cut all that shit out and just walk around the whole building and get directly to it. That's all I'm saying. So this shit for real. When I reports, I lined them up. You know what I'm talking about? When I read these reports, I lined them up. It's just like catching somebody cheating on you when you finally read the text message and you read between the lines. And then, you know what I'm talking about, you can see some of the text message if they deleted it. Because, you know what I'm saying, have you ever caught somebody, you know what I'm saying, and you like, let me see your phone. Bitch, you texting, and they conversation, then all of a sudden it jumped to another conversation. You see what I'm saying? So you like, whoa, we got a big time gap here. You know what I'm talking about? So watch this. What I'm basically saying is, use this tactic. If you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend, right? And if you want to catch them up in some, question them about the timeline. If you just do your research and get on the time, find out when he was cheating and all this, and question, watch how that boy gonna sweat bullet, cause he ain't even think about the timeline. Just say like you ain't even think about the timeline when you go out to party to a restaurant like on a date. This how timeline is important. What if you leave the bar and go down the street and you get pulled over by the police? The police gonna ask you, hey, you got a little slurge in your voice. You been drinking? I'ma tell them, yeah, I been drinking. You know what I mean? How many you had? Shit, I had about 3-4 drinks. And guess what they gonna ask you next? What time you drinking? Cause guess what time gonna show you? If I had 4 cups of alcohol, right, in 1 hour, and I stayed at the bar for another 2 hours enjoying my buzz or my tipsy level, whatever. Don't you know the more time tick, the more sober you finna get by time he done pulled me over. I mean, what time you be drinking? Man, I done drunk by probably about 3 hours ago. You know what I'm talking about? Cause if you drunk, you gonna stay drunk for at least an hour or 2 and go to sleep and wake up. You know what I'm talking about? Cause the timeline, cause don't you know the minute you stop drinking, That's when time start ticking, when your body, you know what I'm saying, your alcohol level is slowly going down. You know what I'm talking about? So I read all these reports. I just put it together. I treat these reports like it's my wife. You know what I'm saying? I treat it like we was in a relationship. I'm looking at these reports. Are you lying to me? You know what I'm talking about? Like we on a date or something. So I'm putting all my forth and Elsa and my trust in it. And I feel betrayed. You know what I'm talking about? That's the way I was looking at the reports now. Cause now I feel some type of way. Cause they lied. I know what they were lying about. You know what I'm talking about? So I read all this shit, put all this shit together. And look what this paper report said. And this from a police officer. The location of the multiple story occupied the hotel. I enter on the west end of the hotel near the trash compactor on the first floor. Remember where they were running into? The southwest hall. Right? Remember they're running in southwest hall. That's what they're running into, right? But look how he walked in on the west end. It's supposed to be on the southwest end. He left the south out of it, right? Because just like what we just read on the point, Southwest Hall, we need to go, you know what I'm talking about? And then when you read this, you're going to be like, oh shit, because he in the kitchen at this point. He said, I was advised that the victim was in the walk-in freezer in the kitchen area. I observed the kitchen to be empty and appeared to be unused at the time of this call. When I entered the kitchen and the freezer area, all doors were open and unlatched. I observed no signs of forced entry or any other doors. When I returned to the walk-in freezer, I observed there was another walk-in freezer inside where the victim was located. Keep this in mind, what people fail to realize. You got to walk through a cooler before you get to a freezer. You see what I'm saying? Them two doors she walked through to get in the freezer. Come on, now. You gotta walk through two doors just to get to a freezer. Everybody forgetting about the cooler. You see what I'm saying? Then they left the cooler out the whole investigation. Never just gave you really specific details about the cooler. They skipped the cooler, just went to the freezer. So when people actually don't know the layout of the freezer, right, they're thinking that she walked through a freezer and not through a cooler to a freezer. Cause you can have both of the doors open from the cooler and the freezer, and this is a straight shot through there. So the light bulbs working, the light was on when they walked in the freezer. Watch this. They just proved to y'all that the light was on. So if she walked in there by herself drunk, she would have got it. Cause the lights on and she could see her way around. Since Andrew Holmes said she was checking door to door, if she was checking door to door, that means she was checking doorknob. She knew how to grip. That means she wasn't that fucked up, didn't know what a doorknob was. See what I'm saying, gang? Let's get these likes up, y'all. Let's get those likes up, Jack. Cause we finna fire these suckers up. And then look. Now, you see at the top right corner of the screen where the bathroom's at? Right? Look at the route. All these doors that's right here. If you look at this route and look, if you look at it, it's no way that you can get lost down here. Cause it's a big circle. All it is just a big circle but it's just square like. You see what I'm talking about? It's just a circle. And look, and check this out right here by the elevator where the stairwell's at. Y'all don't see that long hallway that would lead to right here by the stairwells? From the stairwells on the lower level where Kenneka popped up at that ramp at, look at this. Look right here. You go through that door in the stairwell and walk down that hallway and look where they'll bring you out there, right here. You see what I'm saying? Boom. Look, they said they got Everston Funeral Home there. You got a funeral home there at 457? What about the coroner? That we know the funeral home is the funeral home, but what about the coroner? You know what I'm talking about? That work for the medical examiner office. You see that? That's one thing I know. Who come and pick up the body is a coroner. Then they release the body to the goddamn funeral home. See what I'm saying? So it's like they done skipped some process, didn't it? Keep that in mind. Everson Funeral Home, right? Why would a funeral home be already there? And this is the same funeral home did the funeral. Oh shit. Damn. Oh shit, what that sound like? Damn, look, did you just hear what I said? That sound fun as hell, don't it? Look what I just said. No corner. You got the funeral home showed up, and these the same funeral home that goddamn it did the oh man, prepared for the burial. Oh shit. Hold on, so what that mean, gang? What that mean? So when that radio lady called Miss Teresa up there, when they was like the funeral, that means then if they did the funeral process, that means Bill Mary did pay for the funeral. If they in the goddamn kitchen, oh no now, that's something to think about right there. Oh lordy, lordy, lordy. Now I'm scared to dig even a little deeper in this. Cause shit, everybody knew what funeral Kenneka was, you know what I'm talking about, who handled the funeral service. So no coroner that came. Oh yeah, Leaks and Son. Okay, yeah, I forgot about Leaks and Son. Right, okay. Boom. Leaks and Son. No, Leaks and Son is hold on, wait a minute. I need to go back. Leaks and Son. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. I don't know. Let me take that back. Leaks and Son, right? I think that was the funeral home. Cause I know the church, hold on, I got to go back, gang. You know what I'm saying? I think Leaks and Son was that I think it was that organ harvest and shit, wasn't it? Oh yeah, that's what I said. They got the body from Everson Funeral Home. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they got the body from the funeral home. I thought if your person died, the family get to pick a side, the funeral, You got to go funeral shopping. You got to pick you a funeral home to prepare the body. You know what I'm talking about? But we already got a funeral home that's already on the scene. You supposed to take it to the coroner's office. You supposed to take it to the coroner's office and they supposed to do the autopsy report. So, you know what I'm saying? No wonder, could keep this in mind. They said they defrost her body. They want us to believe that her goddamn, they did the autopsy in the kitchen 4 hours later. You see what I'm saying? Oh, shit, Jack. There you go, Karen Waller. They all hooked up together, the doctors, lawyers, and the Indian chief shot child known for harvesting. You got to have friends like that if you just say if you a doctor and you need some hearts or something. You're gonna need a lawyer in case you get caught. You're gonna need to find you a wicked ass funeral home director. Well, you know what I'm saying, will help you out. Well, look, I got a body. Look how this can go down. Somebody die, go to the hospital. They alive, but they go to the hospital. They tell your family, man, we got to put your family members on the life machine because we don't think this person gonna survive. So you like, damn, man, they don't know they gonna survive and all this old shit. And they talking about if I keep him on life support, he gonna change into vegetable state because his brain and oxygen, you know what I'm saying, gonna go into a coma state, right? But in reality, that's a lie. They just really probably finna kill your family member and tell you what you like to donate to all this. And you like, nah, I don't even want to donate my organ and take them off the life support machine. And half of the people they take out life support machine actually survive. Will come back, you know what I'm talking about? Come back to life. But they say they gonna kill you people. And next thing you know, holler at the same funeral home, be like, hey, let me get that heart and let me get that liver out of that junk. You know what I'm saying? And I pay you good money. So next thing you know, they embalming your people body and taking all the organs out, and you won't even know. You wouldn't know, you know what I'm saying, unless you dig your relative up if you suspicious like that. I wouldn't even be surprised if that's going on. Cause check this out, that's the first thing they ask you before, you know what I'm saying, the little one finna die. You wanna donate the organs? You know what I'm talking about? Believe me, they gonna salvage some shit that they need. You see what I'm talking about? Cause just like a mechanic got some old tools laying around the house and shit, goddamn it, doctors with prickle jars full of kidneys and shit they done had for a couple of years. Like if you got a motherfucker work at a restaurant, eventually you'll go in this house and see some restaurant shit in there. So when I dropped the red line on Frank's K's statement, he said, I don't know where to start. Maybe an hour or two later that we was in, he said that an hour or two later in the hallway on the 9th floor because we were watching the cameras. Rico got a videotape on the phone where he can see cameras from his phone and he responsible for turning the cameras off. Check this out. You know why I think Rico turned those cameras off? Cause Irene an employee and they finna run up in that junk and see what's going on. See, can they get in where they fit in there? But since Irene them had some shit going on in their room, that's why they like, man, what the fuck they got going on in here? Then the fight break out and shit. Y'all know how some black motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, can't never just, you see what I'm saying? Pie y'all. So look, that's why all of this shit. Man, make it so bad. When I look at that picture, man, right here, look how Kenneka face look on her. You know what I'm saying? It look heavily. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if this shit was Photoshop. You could, cause I know I got a face swap app on my phone, and I could put straight drive face on Beyonce body and watch him script down the pole. Cause I did a video like that and had his face on that junk. So it ain't no telling what you could do with these face swapping apps. You know what I'm talking about? See, look at her face right here. It don't even look right. It don't even look right. And look at the top of her head. You know she supposed to have a paw down the middle. You see what I'm talking about? I need to put Bree face on the side, goddammit. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna do a video compare Bree face to this face. You know what I'm talking about? Now, we know that's Kenneka right there. Now look, it's a reason why MTV did that documentary and they started from 305 on the 9th floor. Guess why they started the 305? Because the surveillance footage finna show them all leaving the hotel. So when they showed this scene, they try to come with the narrative she got left behind when they was leaving. You see what I'm saying? Cause look, if you look at this timestamp what it showed on MTV, but look what the court paper's showing. Payal. Let's see, can we get 300 likes, gang? Can we can we get 300, goddamn it? Yeah. Look. They got 3:05 a.m. in the morning, right? And Kenneka walking in the kitchen. What? At 3:30? So if she was last seen by her friends at 2:30 and shit, then you got MTV with 3:05. That just let you know how much traffic it was on that 9th floor. You know what I'm talking about? Look. Check this out, gang. September the 9th at 10:23. So this means if this time stamp is correct on this shit, or is it Photoshop? We gonna figure that out, gang. We gonna figure that out. But I want y'all to look at the time since they pointed it out, right? I know where I got this picture from and all that. You know what I'm talking about? So watch this. If this September 9th at 10:23 and he supposed to be at the movie theaters at Rosemont at 10:23, that means this would be the same time that he done left Crown Plaza, walking through, goddamn it, the movie theaters, while somebody is on the footage in the kitchen. They were with Kenneka for 2 hours, came out, but Kenneka didn't. Oh shit. And keep this in mind. At the same time, guess what time Kilo Brown was going live? right around this time, talking about how thirsty the old nigga was at the party. So look, they already knew Mariah was gonna come in and do some harm to Kenneka. And next thing you know, the gang nigga like, yeah, when y'all get through, we might as well just gonna have sex with her. And that's when assault came in to be. Don't that would make sense? Look, check this out. Don't that would make sense what Mitch Teresa said? It's an employee was in the kitchen with Kenneka, went in there and 10 something. And guess what employee that would be? The same employee that, you know what I'm saying, that was in the kitchen that found her. Go back to 54 Keys video tracing the assistant beverage manager. Mm-hmm. So when they kicked Miss Teresa and them out that hotel, right around about this time, they probably would have the time they gave T.Y. and them the A-OK to leave out, because they got to come out the back door by the pool area right there where Miss Teresa and them was telling the police they was seeing a struggle on the 11th floor and stuff. So something going on. You see what I'm talking about? Now look at that timestamp with show up, because when I think about that timestamp, I thought about what Miss Teresa said. See what I'm saying? And he at the movie theater, it's walking distance. You see what I'm saying? It's walking distance. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? They knew she was going to the movies. I don't know what made him had to go to the movie. You know what I'm saying? If this the correct timeline. If it is correct the timeline, that means they had to get him out of there because the family is heavily at their hotel knocking on doors to doors. And you sure don't want Miss Teresa and them to bump into T.Y. and them do it. Mm-hmm. See what I'm talking about, gang? So check this out again. Watch this. Somebody know how to manipulate the time on YouTube, because I know where I got these pictures from, right? Right? If you look at the top of the screen, right here, it's in a photo. Mean somebody took a picture and photoshopped this shit. Look at the link on it. You see what I'm talking about? I know how to pick out look. I know how Photoshop look now. So check this out. This is what I feel like. Since I told y'all this Photoshop, right? This how I take it serious when people upload stuff like this here and I see people go for it. So that's when I spring in the action, be like, man, look, that picture Photoshop right there. Don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? And I had people didn't even understand at the time, because you know what I'm saying? But now you know. You know what I'm talking about? Look, the reason why 54 Keys was on point, right? Guess why she was on point? Look at her content. She on the paperwork. She read. She read just like I read the motherfucker and other people. That's why I'm on point. That's why we ain't got no outrageous ass stories, cause you know what I'm saying, even though the police, man, look, it's a lot to learn from this case. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot. You can learn a whole lot about police corruption in the case. You can understand they mind thinking, cause guess what, if it ever happened again, you will know what the corruption look like and easily point it out. You know what I'm talking about? Before they even get their narrative started. So check this out, right? So I had this video right here that I was just looking on. I was just looking at this video on YouTube. And so I was like, well, if you got doctors and stuff, You know what I'm saying? And they got to, you know what I'm saying, save human lives. And I know they can't practice on dummies all the time because you're going to have to find a real body to see what would happen if you do the operation like you did on a dummy. Would that person survive or would they die? So in my mind, I'm like, well, where he get this heart from? Remember that where he get this heart from, right? Is somebody organs? Is this only? Or somebody gave it to him? See what I'm saying, gang? So boom, like I said, once you know the layout, man, it's just like, see, I got all this shit. Bye, y'all. Appreciate the cash out gang too, y'all. Appreciate everybody that, you know what I'm saying, donate to the channel, you know what I'm talking about. Appreciate the love and the support. Here go Rico. Now look at this. What if all of this shit is over this nigga? What if Kenneka actually died because of Rico and his jealous ass baby mama? Cause that's what the word was around the hood. That shit, you know what I'm saying? She knew how Rico felt about Kenneka and shit. Maybe she felt like, man, I need to get Kenneka ass up out of here. Fucking with my man. You know how young females think? You see what I'm talking about? Y'all know how, you know, some of these young females quick to whoop females over a nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You got Mariah involved, you know what I'm talking about? Then you got these niggas around here like, shit, she ain't fuck with Rico no more. Shit, they over there beating up on that girl. I'm finna get me some. You know what I'm talking about? We don't fuck with her no way. So all they did was, you know what I'm saying, seen the opportunity. They knew what was gonna happen to Kenneka. So they were like, this, they might well just go on and get them some. And goddamn it, and the hotel security that know them wanted a little something too. Cause he the one that took her to the private area. Right? The same dude, David Pena, that was seen on the footage going to the kitchen round 12:35 when something would happen to Kenneka in the lobby. He was the one that denied Miss Teresa and them to see the body. He was the one that shut down the whole hotel. David Pena. He works for hospitality. He over all the banquets, the food, all this shit. He the hospitality, right? We already know what hospitality is. He the assistant general manager. And Risco is the general manager. So look, in the report, they said the assistant general manager provided the video. Uh-oh. So he the assistant general manager? You see what I'm talking about? Risco is the general manager and he the assistant general manager. So if you go in the hotel, right, and you want to know who worked that night, you gonna have the general manager, the assistant general manager, food director, beverage manager, the assistant food director manager. Oh, look how this coming to the light now. Then security. Then security. Well, we got 400 in here. Appreciate the likes, gang. Appreciate the likes. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, gang. Look what they was saying. You be getting rooms, settling. I screenshot a whole lot of this shit. I feel wrong as a friend. I wasn't supposed to leave that hotel without her. I should have did something. I really thought they was playing and shit. What you mean you thought they were playing when somebody said they were missing? Ain't no playtime, bitch. Here go David Pena when he was denying the family to see the body. This what took Miss Teresa so long to view the body. Cause David Pena telling the police don't show her the body. Who is him to be calling shots like that? Right? So look, if you got Irene that worked at the hotel, right? I don't know about Monifa worked there. I don't know, but I know down there, Irene down there worked at that motherfucker. Cause the paperwork just revealed it. But Monifa was on the process of getting a job there? Or maybe this lady got Monifa wrong and it was Irene. So check this out. Monifa, you just got the job at the hotel, so you knew exactly where the freezer was located in the basement. But the room was on the 9th floor, girl. You the mastermind, all did because she was just falling back from your jealous ass not being on all y'all pages. Ain't no reason way. Okay, so this a person was doing their research. So she must thinking Monifa work at the hotel instead of Irene, since everybody thinking Monifa is the mastermind of this. Remember when I was telling y'all, I'm like, man, look, I don't even think Monifa is the mastermind behind this. Cause if you really think who the mastermind behind this, it start from a man, but it gotta start from either Mariah or a nigga that fuck with Bree Bree. You know what I'm talking about? Something like that. But either way it go, it's in they circle. It's between Mariah and Bree Bree. Right? It's between those two and who encouraged them. Could been Rico and encouraged them. See what I'm talking about? If she slacking up on Rico and all this shit and she don't want no part of Rico, he probably gave her the A-OK to do what she did. And you know what I'm saying? And tell everybody he locked up. Right? Cause a female do anything for their boo, right? To lie and everything. They'll go in front of a judge and you'll have a black eye and you'll be right in the judge like, he ain't even hit me. No, you lying. You just want to get that nigga ass out of jail. So all of this that I'm researching on, I'm like, man, I'm just appalled about the shit that I'm reading, because this shit here is really a dead giveaway. Once you clear your mind and your conscience and all this old shit, you know what I'm talking about? How you gonna say this but asking anybody had they seen her? Watch this. Look how Mike Tate had to come on Facebook then. You people crazy. I left that hotel. I'm on the camera leaving hours before the incident happened. Now y'all can read between the lines why y'all know why he said that. I was on camera. So he knew the police cover for that part, right? Since the police helped him, that's why he jumped out like that. Like, yeah, you nigga crazy. I was leaving. You were leaving with Bree Bree. You were leaving with Bree Bree and Cece, and at the same time, Mariah in the parking lot. Right? And Mariah in the parking lot. These the same girls that's in the club, sister. They from the hood. Motherfucker love them. They mess with our shorties. You see what I'm talking about? What club? See what I'm talking about? So, Mike, you telling me, okay, please, no more. You little dumb motherfucker. That's all I gotta say, cause now I wanna slap the beat out yo. You see what I'm talking about? That's why she looks so fucking familiar. I'm like, babe, I wanna say I seen them before. You know this shit out our hand. I'm on a treat mode. Anybody that wrong shit, I'm treat. I can't read what these motherfuckers be texting, man. Here goes Shemaya. We was standing by our hotel door. Literally never left the 9th floor. We was in room 926. That's what door we stood by. Literally, we never walked off. She to go get her phone out the room. That's what I did. No, that's a lie. No, that's a lie. Listen to what this said, right? Let me blow this up. Now, this was from an Irene post. I can't even make this up. Listen what Irene said. I turned around and said, enjoy yourself. She said I wasn't that drunk, and that's what we did. Hold on. She said, I walked around the whole hotel looking for her because I am familiar with the hotel because I worked it there. This Monifa on the Irene post acting like she Irene. Cause she started it off that I told her and enjoy herself. That was Monifa telling her that in the video. Now when you read it, you know this Monifa, but she on Irene post exposing her that she worked at the hotel. So she basically, so when you read this shit, so she basically telling, like, that's how I was familiar with the hotel. That's how I got the rooms for that night. But I couldn't find her and nobody wanted to help me. So a lot of us, so I left it alone, and it was a couple of minutes. Then I got right back up looking, came to find out these boys were plotting this shit the whole time on some old ass beef shit. Now look how that's reading. You see what I'm saying? That just confirmed Irene really working at the hotel if you got Monifa doing this. See what I'm talking about? This shit crazy, gang. Do y'all see this shit? I can read between the lines on this. Okay, we was all getting fucked up, right? But we needed niggas at the party. It was on my 19th. Of course, a bitch was going to get smacked that night. But everything was going well until Vonterius brought all them GD boys in the room and they asked us was we were thoughts. And Kenneka said, hell no. That's not how we get down. And after that, everything went left because I knew I had brought the wrong crowd to my party because we were just trying to turn up, and who would expect something like this to happen all in one night? But nobody was raping Kenneka during my live video. And then all y'all smash her, boo gang. That's what they said. So they ran the train on her. Even they laughing about it. Look, Kendall said, nah, shit, the BDs hit. You know what I'm talking about? They even telling me. I'ma put it like this. Them hoes got something to do with it, cuz them motherfuckers, and I can't even just read. Kick it with my fam or being fram, some shit. I'ma be with her mother crib, making sure she okay. Ain't no way I'm going to sleep knowing a motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I just want to watch that on, just, you know what I'm talking about? If you look at Irene posts, look. So we gonna look at this is at September the 9th. Right? I mean, yeah, this be on the 9th. At 5:59, shut the fuck up. But look at 3:31. I'm drunk as fuck. Watch this. Hold on. 136, Irene Roberts. 136 was live, right? So that means the reason why they had to get on Monifa ass, cause they wanted Monifa to get down with it. They were like, look, man, you know what I'm talking about? Tell her you gonna get her ass $200 motherfucking dollars to bring her ass out. See what I'm talking about? That'll make her go. So they manipulated Monifa too. Girl, you didn't even help look for her. Yeah, I don't want this when her and Shiloh get to argue. All of this shit bullshit. So they went back, you know what I'm talking about? Look what happened in Atlanta. Trapped in a walk-in cooler freezer with sub-zero temperature. Carolyn Rollison was knocked it so desperately on the door that the skin on her knuckle had worn away. Her husband said in the lawsuit, when the doors finally opened, 13 hours later, the coroner said the 61-year-old worker was laying on the metal floor. wearing her black shoes and pants, a white cook shirt, and a black apron. Her head and eyes were frozen solid. They said her head and her eyes was frozen solid. So how would they know her eyes were frozen solid? That mean her eyes were still open? See what I'm talking about? She died in March in the freezer. She was found in the freezer. Did y'all hear this? Federal records show some was trapped by broken doors, either froze to death or were overcome by lethal fumes. Lethal fumes. That's why they never gave you an autopsy report stating what chemicals that was in her lung. Cause keep this in mind, if you say she walked in the freezer, so you telling everybody she was still breathing. If she was still breathing, she would have had lethal fumes in her lung, cause you're not in pure oxygen. You see what I'm talking about? They just like go in the microwave. If a human body can fit in the microwave, cut it on and see how long you will last in the microwave. Probably not even a minute or two. So it wasn't no lethal fumes in the lung. So that means her breathing had to been real shallow, or that freezer didn't work. The flower bed right here, where the tack would be at, this is where you could find the dirt at that would match the clothes, right? They don't have this kind of And they would explain why her shoe would be this dirty. This is what it looked like up under the bridge. This is what it looked like if you standing, you know what I'm talking about, and straight to the ballroom. You could and bring and make, and you could park cars and then you could have a show in there if you really want to. Yeah, you can fit cars and have a car show in there. Got footprints. Cook County Medical Examiner Office, and then they started a Rosemont, basically high volume cremation, funeral business that's related to it. Look, so you got Everson Funeral Home is linked to Cook County Crematorium too. That's why the YouTuber was trying to tell everybody Kenneka Jenkins got cremated. Man, this shit be getting deep about a minute. This him. That's him. Kenneka, look where Kenneka at. It ain't even no door right there where she went to. I'ma explain that later. So this what it look like minutes later when she walked down the hall. Killer would be down there. So this is proof that Kenneka worked at McDonald's with Irene and Monifa, and they all used to work at McDonald's together. So I can believe that when a job slow or something like this here, they'll be playing around and McDonald's and shit, cause y'all know teenagers like to play on a job and shit. You got to keep telling you, man, you get your ass to your workstation, brother. Come on, man, cause I need some more nuggets and shit. You see what I'm talking about? That's why they don't never put ketchup in the bag and shit. That's why your orders always be fucked up, cause they in that motherfucker playing around. There go Jermaine the Trey right there, who Bree fuck with. Y'all remember this Bree nigga right here. Hey, this some I just been waiting to say, Kenneka situation fucked up. It hurt a lot of hard, but I'm trying. She ain't even fuck with a lot of you bitches on my son. She literally used to tell me everything about that bitches. She be with that. That sound like Mariah. Y'all was off. Now on shit, on goody. She wasn't feeling y'all vibe. I ain't gonna say no names, but on some y'all can't even stop acting like y'all was over fucking with her, cuz it's blowing me now. We used to sneak distance on you hoes, and so that he just really basically just telling about the situation that you got Mariah in her. She ain't even feeling y'all vibe. She knew then that, you know what I'm saying, they was up to no good. So all this shit is over a nigga. So if this Bree boyfriend and all this, you see what I'm saying? I mean, cousin, and she dating him, Shemaine now. Y'all saw her down. That's what's the reason. So yeah, gang. What y'all think? Drop y'all thoughts in the comments in the chat and let me know what y'all think. Cause I think we got they ass in the dirt. See what I'm talking about? I think we got they ass in the dirt. And look, and this is menu. And he got something by the broomstick on the goddamn order list, so I don't know what that would be about. I don't know. But it's a lot to learn from this case. It's a lot to learn from the Kenneka Jenkins case. But like I said, gang, this shit got to do with Mariah, Irene, and Bree. And they use Shamaya, Monifa, cause them the one that can actually get Kenneka out the room. Cause Bree gone. So now you got to work on Monifa and Shamaya. See what I'm talking about? So I know everybody part that played in this shit. And it just puzzled me that, man, these people down there got away with it. These people really got, you know what I'm talking about? Real talk, gang. Like I said, gang, I'ma go and get on up out this junk. And I appreciate everybody that like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that everybody working together and helping everybody get this information out. Cause we trying to turn up these YouTube streets. It's justice for all. You see what I'm talking about? I appreciate everybody, man, that hit me in my Gmail, you know what I'm saying, giving me receipts, giving me a new way of thinking and stuff. And I appreciate everybody that helped me out with the case. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't never just said that, but I just want to thank everybody that hit me up on this case and kept me on it. I mean, kept my mind focused on this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Giving me new ways of thinking, giving me a new way of looking at the case, and you know what I'm talking about? Helping me trying to, you know what I'm saying, solve this case, man, so we could all go back to our regular lives and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Because I don't feel right if this girl ain't got justice. I can't let this case go unsolved. I mean, how do they feel? Like, I mean, how can you act? I mean, that little piece of ass money they got, what that's gonna do them? That what made them really depressed. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've been live a little minute, gang. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah. Man, y'all hit that notification bell, because y'all know Trey ain't going to go live real soon. Because it's some more things that I want to talk about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why they just, if it went down the way it went down, why Crown Plaza just didn't say, damn, we had a fucked up person that we hired in the hotel and they broke all the rules in it. That's our bad, you know what I'm talking about? But we can make it right. If they would have made everything right, we wouldn't even be so hard on them. You know what I'm saying? If they would have just came out with the truth. But for some strange reason, they still chose to cover it up. And I'm going to find out what some more shit they got going on. I'm gonna find out, y'all. See what I'm talking about? Yeah. So I appreciate everybody that came out tonight and show your boy love and the support. And another thing too, y'all, appreciate the Cash Out gang too, y'all, that hit me up and bought your boy around the brew. You know what I'm talking about? Until then, gang, we'll be back with a part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 9, 10. You know what I'm talking about? And we gonna go in. So yeah, man, do not leave this video until you thumb it up. Bye, y'all. And we out, Jack.